Hello, and in today's video, I will be talking about waves. And no, I will not be playing Minecraft and building a mountain or playing with horror mods. Today we'll be talking about something very more real, how waves are used in technology, specifically radar altimeters, and a little bit more about soundproofing too. Let's dive straight into it. Before we begin, we must first discuss what a wave is, because, well, waves are everywhere, including when you're up late at night and you're microwaving some Hot Pockets for a midnight snack. Waves come in two main types of motion. Transverse waves are the traditional waves you think of. You know, the waves that move up and down while traveling forward. Longitudinal waves, however, move differently. The motion is back and forth, creating compressions and refractions instead of moving up and down. Now that we understand waves, we can get into sound deadening material. Sound deadening material uses sound waves, which are mechanical and longitudinal, and these materials absorb sound energy, reducing how much noise passes through walls. So yeah, if you're yelling at 2 a.m. playing War Thunder, soundproofing might save your parents sleep and from them yelling at you. But now let's move on to the main technology, radar altimeters. Radar altimeters use radio waves, which are a type of electromagnetic wave. These waves are electromagnetic because they do not need a medium and can travel through air or space. And unlike your Wi-Fi, they actually work when you need them to. There are also transverse waves, meaning the waves oscillate perpendicular to the direction it travels, which sounds complicated, but just think sideways wiggle and you're good. These waves operate in a microwave frequency range, which means they have high frequency and short wavelength. And no, this does not mean your airplane is secretly a giant flying microwave heating up passengers mid-flight. The purpose of this technology is to transfer information via energy, so it's measuring distance, not cooking your passengers alive. The main wave behavior used is reflection. Reflection happens when a wave hits a surface and bounces back. Kind of like when you're yelling into a canyon and you hear an echo, except this time it's way more precise and doesn't judge your life choices. In this case, the radar altimeter sends waves downward, and when they hit the ground, they reflect back and hit the aircraft. By measuring how long it takes for the waves to return, the system calculates altitude. The radar altimeter system includes a transmitter that sends out waves and a receiver that detects the reflected waves. It uses the speed of light and the time delay to calculate distance. Basically, it works like echolocation, but instead of sound, it uses electromagnetic waves. A professional who works with this kind of technology is an aerospace engineer. Aerospace engineers design and develop systems like radar altimeters for aircraft. This career usually requires a degree in aerospace engineering, which means a lot of math, a lot of physics, and probably a lot of Red Bulls and Monsters. Two colleges in California that offer this type of education are the University of California, Los Angeles, and California State Polytech University, Panama. So if you ever wanted to design technology that keeps planes from accidentally becoming very fast ground vehicles, that's a good place to start. One question I had while working on this project is how accurate radar altimeters are in extreme weather conditions. Like if there was a storm, heavy rain, or something messing with the signal, like me who didn't turn on airplane mode. Side note, the reason why we put on airplane mode is so the radio waves being sent from our devices doesn't interfere with communication and navigation devices during takeoff and landing. I also found it interesting how both soundproofing materials and radar altimeters use waves, but in very different ways. Soundproofing absorbs sound while radar relies on reflection to gather information. Complete opposite. One helps you avoid getting yelled at for being loud, and the other helps pilots avoid the ground. Both very important for survival, just in different ways.